What's up, peoples? How is everybody doing on this here fine Monday? Um, Hope everybody was able to watch the premiere we had going on there. Um, Nate scared the crap out of me with his Viper. I still have another one with him doing something else with his airliner. But what's up, people? I don't plan on going all crazy long again today, but we are going to talk about a little bit of stuff. But let me be sure to shout out all of those of you who are here. I guess Air Marshal didn't have another show today, so may not have a lot of people coming over from there because he ain't doing this show. But Big Chris was here first. Mr. Annie Cho was there next. Big Chris and Hanger 51, Mr. Kenny, Mr. Charles McDaniel, what's up? Alan Gentry, Jeff and Laura, Alabama, Jack 78, Tim Justins, George Watts, Joe Pellegrino, Jerry Wilfong, what is up? Howdy to everybody. I'm tired. I've been up since 4 a.m., so I'm a little worn out, but going to talk about a little bit of stuff today. Got some flying this weekend. Hung out with Mr. Super Dingus himself, Mr. Nate, and the rest of the crew. Had a good day on Saturday. But to get some flying in, that Viper is a beast. Loving that plane. But let's get things started off with the usual. Any questions? People got questions? That was your time to ask them before I start yammering. But if you got any questions, throw them in the chat because then I'll know what to talk about. I got this played right here. I still haven't been able to work on that yet. Got to go through and check the blue box because it's doing weirdness. It's jittering, doing other things. But I'm gonna check and see what y'all were. Anybody had any questions? I know a couple people had questions they were asking me earlier, and I told them just to throw them up here on the show when they get a chance. But Jerry Wilfong, I haven't seen you in a while. What's going on? How you doing? But yeah, I wanted to talk about some stuff I noticed with batteries over the weekend. We'll get to that a little bit later, and then we'll have Mr. Super Dingus on here himself. But yeah, I got to fly the Viper. I flew my Baby Fate. I flew the Viper more than anything this weekend. Baby Fate, which is my 70mm f/18, the converted F-35. What else? The F-5. I flew that a couple times. Yes, I only had 4 planes with me, but still cool. The Vulcan. No. From what I've seen, it looks like it's really fast, and it is really fast, over 130 miles an hour. But it is butt ugly. I can't do it. Even if it's been repainted, that thing is hideous. I just don't like the dimensions. I don't like the tail. But it flies. It's cool. It's got a it's got a real cool sound to it when it goes by, but I don't want it. It's ugly. Tango 7053 SU-30 is a cool plane. It is not crazy underpowered. It just takes a little bit of finesse to fly the thing, but it does fly good. What do I think about the Eflite 80mm f/16? I'm going to get another one. Oh, I don't have something. I think I could. Did I bring it? I don't know. Yeah, I'll have to pull that out and show you guys. Tango, the SU-30 is cool for sure. If you can change the motors to the new upgraded FMS, it's even better. But it's a good plane. It's hard on batteries, and it's only because people don't know how to manage the throttle. Don't try to take off like a rocket ship with that plane. Take off, let it pick up speed, then climb a little bit, and then chop the throttle back, and you'll be good. But you have to be good on the throttle because it's over 100 amps coming out of those two motors on a battery. So the bigger battery you can put in there, the better. Paul McNeil, what is happening? How are you? And again, the Eflite 80mm F-16 is a great plane. I killed mine for reasons that are just annoying. But I plan on getting another one. But let's see. Yes, I did say fugly. It is really ugly. It flies great. It flies amazing from what I've seen, but the thing's hideous. Yeah, Nate's here. I'll get Nate on here in a second. I'm going to get some questions out of the way first. And then we'll talk about the other stuff. But yeah, guys, it's starting to get colder. We're starting to get weather again, which means it's a good time to check out some of the Gooniac merch. I don't like talking about my own stuff all the time, but there is merch available. I have a hoodie. I'm going to actually get another one. If you want some, you can look at the link there in the bottom. And I said that in the other one too. But check that stuff out. Let's see what other people are saying. Yeah, I do plan to get out and about a little bit later on. Hopefully this spring I'll be able to go do some more stuff. But yeah. So I'm not seeing a whole bunch of questions, so let's just get the doofball super dingus himself here on the show. The hell you want?
What do you mean, what the hell do I want?
What the hell you want?
I don't know, dude.
I turn my volume down. Jesus. Oops. Anyway.
What's up? Dude.
So, we don't... Huh?
I went and watched the premiere video, dude. Oh my god, that pass.
Yeah, you scared the crap out of me. Because it actually felt like it hit me. Because I felt, as it went by, it was like, when you throttled up, it felt like something was hitting me in the face. And yes, Paul McNeil, we're getting snow. We got rain starting yesterday and through the night, and it was raining this morning. Tango, that's where I fly.
Yeah, Tango. We've flown there a lot.
Yeah, I'm a member there. I plan if the weather's nice this weekend, I plan on going there this weekend.
You need fire booties for the AL37. Does yours have the old Outrunners, or did you just get it recently and it has Inrunners? Because if it's got the old Outrunners,
I can still do it. It's just that it requires more work. It can be done.
But it's an exposed Outrunner.
Yeah, the exposed Outrunners, we can't do it the usual way. We got to do it a different way. Oh, hey, Andy, you got the F-15. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I clicked the notify me when back in stock button on that too because I kind of want one.
They have Inrunners now.
Yeah, it's 9-blade.
Yeah. So, all right, Andy, I'll get you one. Are you planning on being out this weekend? If so, I have a couple that I need to bring.
I should get the art and put the Viper setup in it. Wonder if that would be any good.
I think it would be good. Because when I first started flying the F-15, we used that size motor. It's pretty good. So, guys, another thing I wanted to talk about just briefly was, I know everybody's talking about, I don't know if everybody is, but I just wanted to do a little bit of talking about batteries because this plane, the the new Viper has telemetry, so I've been using it to check battery voltage under load and all that other stuff. But just to Snow Valley, there've been a couple competitors for the fiery booties, but as people will see, there's not really much of a you can get whatever you want, but fiery booties tend to be the ones that people gravitate towards the most, and that's for a reason. You can get flicker, you can get all that other stuff, but it's not just about that when it comes to making
Sweet Joe.
Afterburner.
Good to hear that.
Let's see. Oh, cool. 29 years. Jeez, that's a long time. Yeah, Snow Valley, it's all good. Competition's good. I don't mind it. As long as they don't do dumb shit, we're all good. I don't have to worry about that anymore.
Second AL37. Sweet.
So AL37, if you guys want burners, I can do it. It's just you have to do them a different way, but it can be done.
I kind of want to do another one too.
It can be done. But as I was saying, the new Viper has if you get the bind and fly, it has a telemetry. And I was checking all these different, well, not all these different. I have several different batteries I've used in the plane.
You know why?
Pete Lane let me use his. He had an older battery that he needed to discharge, and it was an old school Carnegie heavy duty 60C 5000. And it was interesting to hear what the thing was doing under load, because you don't really think much about it when you're. What are you doing, Nate?
What am I doing?
Is that a prop?
What is?
Oh, that's the prop for that big old whatever that thing is. Bison. Anyway, as I was saying, I was listening to the voltage readings under load on the batteries that I had today. I mean, on batteries I had that day, and those are older batteries. He hasn't used them for a while, but they are older, and they were dropping pretty low. Let me see what they were. It was at 21.9 volts. So basically 3.65 volts per cell, which is acceptable. But it is kind of low for being fully charged, because that's what they were when it was fully charged. And then when I used my newer 65C 6000s, I had those, and I had it full load, full throttle. It was like 114 amps, and it was pulling 22.8 volts, which comes out to 3.8 volts per cell. So that just right there shows you that under load, the lower C batteries may not give you the full amount, but they are going to, as long as they hold, they're fine. But the other ones, what's up, Scotty?
So so you're talking about one of your 65C China hobby lines, right?
Yeah, the 6000s, which is much higher discharge rate.
Which one were you using when you tested it?
All three. I used 3 different ones. So the first one,
but I'm assuming the one with this on it did the best.
No, because I didn't use that one.
Oh, come on, man!
I didn't use that in the plane.
Oh, that's funny.
It's
on one of his batteries.
The one I took a picture of it, didn't I? No, I don't know if I posted it. But good, you deserve to choke, you little butthead. The 6200 is the one I use all the time, and that one actually did really good too. What's up, Jelonius? But batteries do matter. You need to. It depends on what you want to do with planes. But if you want max performance, go high C. If you want to have good performance and lightweight, you can go lower C and still have fun. Max performance comes at a price. What's up, Paul Ballard? So, what are you doing with that there Bison there, Nate?
I don't know. Spinning the tire. I had to fix something on it, so that's why it's sitting here. Just typical factory not putting enough glue on something, but it's easy fix. The tail wheel bolts into like a plastic mount, which is glued to the foam, and of course, it was bound to happen with something like that because that piece is under a lot of load, and it just came loose. I just glued it back, but yeah, it's a fun plane, dude. It's really fun.
Cool.
The gear on it is pretty impressive.
Tango, I didn't see Tango 7053. Yeah, I should be back out there pretty soon. I'll hopefully get to see you at Livermore. Yeah, Paul, not a whole lot going on. Just talking. Actually, that's a good thing. Anybody have questions about batteries? Because we don't talk about batteries enough. I mainly fly electric, and most people are flying electric nowadays. So if you guys got questions about batteries, ask away because I can pretty much help.
Okay, I
work with batteries for a living too. So anyway.
If you guys want a Bison, get it because it's fun and the price is going to go up on it. So if you want one and you at least want to try it, just get it.
From what I've seen, it flies pretty good. It just requires you to actually know how to fly.
If you fix the slot shut, not really.
But it's a good rudder plane. You need to use the rudder.
Oh, well, yeah. Anything with a big wing like that, you have to. It's just no getting around it. I mean, dude, $200 cheaper than the Draco. Does the same thing, but it, landing gear doesn't break. The tail wheel works. For $400 or $600, that's no brainer.
Yep.
The Draco's cool. It looks cool, but I mean, for $200 more, parts that can break easily, and I like that one a lot more. I'd much rather own that one now that I've owned both.
Well, especially having the those blow up wheels, that's kind of cool.
The gluing them out of the box, you have to glue the rubber to the rim, which I just bought tire glue, which is it's almost like a thin CA, but
it's slightly different. It's more rubbery though.
Yeah. It's flexible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not that bad, Snow Valley. I've never done it before, and I did it, and mine worked fine. So, yeah.
Yeah, I've heard about SMC batteries. They're pretty good. I've heard a couple different battery manufacturers that are good. Sokokin is one. HRB, which I've used a few of. China Hobby Line, of course. Yuwu. There's a couple of them out there that are good. So Joe Pellegrino, what kind of charger do you have? Because this is a common thing for most people. A lot of times the charger will say it's fully charged, but it hasn't really been calibrated, so it's not always going to take it to 100%. Some chargers you can actually get in there and adjust when they turn off. If you do balance, it will always take it to fully charged. If you do regular charge, it may not go all the way to charge, but it also depends on when you have the cutoff volt, when you have the voltage shut off. This depends on the charger. What I've had to do on my chargers is make it so that, and actually Nate has one now too. When they're fully charged, it stops at, instead of 4.2, it'll stop at 4.21 or 4.22 because it's not totally calibrated right. And once it'll be totally charged once it's done at that voltage, 4.22 volts per cell. Depending on the charger, sometimes it's a little bit more, sometimes it's a little bit less. So my next jet, I don't know. Actually, I do know. I've been wanting I want to try the Mirage. I've never flown the Mirage. Never had one of my own. Kind of want to do that. And then possibly getting the Arrow's F15 as well. Start fiddling with the motors on that thing.
No.
So Joe Pellegrino, what type of charger is it?
Paul,
Oh wait, he's been using smart batteries with a smart charger. Can you adjust the end voltage on the smart chargers? Do you know, Nate?
I know you can. Well, every charger you can adjust the voltage if you're doing like cycles, but I don't know if you're just doing a normal charger if you can.
Because on the chargers that I have, you can go in and change the actual end voltage. And if you're not getting a full 4.2 volts per cell when you're charged, just go up a little bit and it will. So Andy's, I don't have any, let me see if I have a charger. It's easy. No, I don't have a charger in here that I can get to. I think I did that on one of my shows. Okay, so then that's the thing. Go into your settings and see where it says end voltage. And then you can just go in there and change it. So what first thing to do is charge a battery. Number one, are you charging or are you balancing? Because if you just do regular, I don't know how the smart chargers work. If they'll do both. But check and see. You can adjust the end voltage. Once the battery's done and you let it sit for a little bit, see what the battery's at, and then you can make changes to your end voltage to adjust it up or down to make it work. That's what I had to do. So on my batteries, I needed to take it to 4.21 on one charger, and another charger it was 4.22 volts per cell, and now the battery is totally charged. So if you can do that on your smart charger, do that too. Dynamite passport. I've never heard that. Yeah, and the smart checkers. My smart checker is never right. I only look at voltage. I don't look to see what it says percentage wise, because mine will be at 4.21 volts per cell, and it'll say I'm 89% charged, which is not right. No right. There should be, if you can go into your settings, if you've got individual ports too, you could have to change it for each individual port. What the heck? Nate, it's awful quiet over there. Where's the animals at?
Huh?
Where are your animals at? It's hella
Inside.
quiet. It's hella quiet.
They're inside.
You tired?
No.
You're all slow and quiet. I mean, I don't care. It's just surprising. Anyway. So that's it. That's what I got. So anything else coming up? Or always balance charge the batteries, yeah.
There you go, right, sir.
Oh God, building garages. I didn't get a chance to look at that.
You didn't miss anything.
Because I'm like, what the hell is Kenny doing?
It was 4.5 hours of looking at a square piece of concrete.
Wow. Andy Cho, I'm looking at the charger you just sent. Let me see it. Oh, it's one of those. Okay. Yeah, you should be able to go in there. There should be a setting per channel.
No, Snow Valley. I didn't go. I wanted to go, but I was like, nah. Yeah, George. Apparently, I clicked in there like 5 times and nothing really changed over the 4.5 hours. But like I guess that he started
4.5 hours.
Well, and it wasn't even like Kenny there. It was just literally like a security camera shot of where the garage is gonna go, but like nothing changed. Like I don't.
Wow. Then he was saying something about somebody sledgehammered on the braces or something, and they had to send them back.
Yeah, see, it was just this for 4.5 hours.
Eesh. Yeah, no good. What's up, Noons?
Flip Noons. I have really nothing to talk about. Nothing.
That's surprising. So let me see.
Nothing's really happened besides the Bison. I don't know, graphics on the P47, which I know nobody's going to give a damn about.
Did you have it there with you? I don't care if you show it off. People want to see it.
It's most everybody in here has already seen it from the Zoom.
Did you put the graphics on it yet?
What?
Did you get? You got the graphics on it since you didn't show everybody on the show the graphics?
No,
because you showed it after it had been painted, but that was it.
Yeah.
Andy, I'm gonna have to look into that a little bit more. I think most of these chargers all have the same interface, so you should be able to go in there, go into the settings, and change it for each port. Ooh, excuse me.
I'll find a picture of it. There you go. It's the same thing on both sides.
It's good. I wonder why they didn't do the FMS in that livery.
Of all the things they could have picked, they picked the most butt ugly scheme it could have come in.
But it's D-Day. Everybody wants D-Day.
No, it's not a D-Day plane. There's no invasion stripes in the stock.
But there are stripes on it. Aren't there stripes on it?
Yeah, those aren't invasion stripes. They're just there.
Because all those stripes were for D-Day itself.
No, the D-Day ones were the black and white stripes, and the reason they did that is so the ground artillery knew what to shoot and not to shoot at.
So it didn't have black and white stripes? I thought it had black
and
white.
No, that actual plane served in the Pacific Theater War, not in the...
Okay.
If you look at it, it's got a bunch of Japanese kill markings, not
okay.
crosses. It wasn't in the European Theater War. That one was. But
so the best 70mm jet they got, first real EDF.
Paul, it's FMS.
70mm, I'd say Eflite F16 or the FMS F16. I hate to say the Viper because those things bounce like crazy. But
no, I mean, I haven't flown a Vulcan, so I don't know, but
Vulcan seems like an okay plane. It's just butt ugly.
Yeah, it's ugly. The gear on it, it's got trailing link on all three gears, so it's great for grass.
It doesn't seem like that great of a beginner plane, though. It seems like it's pretty fast. The FMS 18, I don't know if I'd say that's a good beginner plane. A good beginner jet.
Yeah.
I'd even say the 80mm Hawk is a good beginner jet. Yeah. It doesn't really have any bad habits.
No. The Viper is easy, the 90, but if you get it too slow in a turn, it will eventually bite you. The Hawk, like, it'll do it, but it's very benign when it happens. It's easy to recover.
Yeah. The Viper snaps pretty violent.
Yeah, if you let it, it'll
one, the 72. Actually, George Watts, the only one doing shows now is Kenny. Kenny, like every other day, is doing a show. Oh, sometimes every day he's doing a show.
Sometimes.
I only do a show once a week, or every now and then I'll do some flying from the field. But Jesus, Kenny's like every day. Every damn day. But we used to have shows all the time. The Boozers used to have a show. They stopped. I know they're having a baby and all, but and they've got like real jobs now. but I don't know. There was BitGo. There was
See,
Hamilton. He's working. So what?
just black. And if you look,
Oh yeah, it's all okay. Japanese, all right?
yeah. So it was a Pacific Bird, the stock one, but it's butt ugly. Even if they didn't have the black stripes, I'd be fair with it. But the black stripes just ruin it, in my opinion. I think it looks so much better with the scheme I put on it.
Noons. I make them for all the popular planes. I can't remember which one I made for you because I've made so damn many, but I make them for everything. And Charles McDaniel, I know you said this a while ago, and I didn't want you to think I forgot. Even with the Outrunner, there are ways to make a burner work. It's just it requires a little bit more work on your end. It can be done. But the end runners are the easiest to get it done. MiG-21 and the Gripen are probably one of the most popular free wing birds for burners. The MiG-21 especially.
Yes, Fred. Fugly is right.
Yeah.
Either or the P47 or the Vulcan. Well, the P47 airframe's not ugly, but the scheme they put on it's ugly. The Vulcan, it's paint scheme and plane. Just no, I'm good. I am good.
So y'all, that ain't a whole lot else going on, but just that's pretty much it. Been kind of slow going on here lately.
I don't know. I'm just moving slow tonight.
Like I said, I'm worn out. I was out working by 5:25 this morning. Pretty dang cool seeing all the satellites and all that stuff flying around, but so sure. If it depends on if you're flying with the in runner. If you're flying with the in runner's noons, the in runner for all the free wing birds are the same, whether they're 90 or 80. The in runners are all, most of them, not all of them. The 80s are going to be 36 millimeter.
If it's the stock setup noons, because I know I saw your MiG video. You have the 9 blade. If you have the stock fan that came out of the box from the Gripen, it's the same fan.
Yep, as long as it's an in runner, same.
No, the Vulcan. I, however, like the FMS P47 scheme, Nate. I mean, yeah. I mean, it wasn't horrible, but I'm glad I changed it, is what I'm saying. Are there only 2 members left watching your show?
2 members. Yeah, I'm about to just totally scrap that too and start over and make it.
What? I don't get the point of it.
It's to support people, and
whatever.
I'm just gonna do like Motion does and make it a whole 99-cent thing.
Well, it's not like you ever post members only content.
No, and that's what I want to get away from. It's kind of dumb. But I'm gonna get rid of it and start over. So yes, you can switch the motors. It's just the motors themselves. Charles McDaniel. Although I recommend just buying the whole thing because then you don't have to worry about balancing and all that other stuff.
Yeah, the whole fan unit's cheap, but he glued. Nate's flying dirty flaps and gear down, but he's glued the slats. Huh? What?
What he's talking about.
If you're talking about, yeah, I glued the slat shut on the Bison because all the videos you see of that thing when they open up the slats.
It's killing lift.
On a foam plane, they don't do. If they're sitting there, they're fine. That's what a slat really does. When they on a foam plane, when they move, it's just air brakes. Literally, that plane just flaps, no slats, lands so slow. And we had a crazy front come in yesterday, and I was flying in the frontal winds, and I mean, literally taking off in inches. I mean, it was like perfectly clear within an hour. It was solid overcast. Crazy. And the winds picked up to like 30 knots at the airport for like an hour.
I hope you guys had everything tied down nice.
We actually, I'm not going to say it on the show, but good thing we had tie downs from another airplane because one of them actually broke because it got so windy.
Jeez.
Oh, just my mode? Yeah.
Alan, I do plan on getting out there probably the 1st of November. Getting to...
I just hate you can't fly before 10 a.m.
Yeah, I know.
Whatever.
Because of that hunting.
Yeah.
I want to go shoot birds. I mean, you can show up earlier, which I plan on doing, but... Yes, Paul McNeil, we had F5s today. Pissed off my wife because the pattern got switched around because of the south wind. And she had 4 F5s, 2 at a time, full afterburner right over the house, less than 1,000 feet. She said, "Oh my God, it's so loud. What the hell? What are they doing? It sounds like a damn war zone." But yeah, F5s are in town. And then they have a Sia Marchetti prop plane that they use as well that's here. Then what else? There's something else cool here too.
Lethargic Nate.
Yeah, that doesn't happen very often. I'm kind of surprised. I have a couple more videos from this weekend. I need to get that one with the airliner where you scared the crap out of me too. That was funny.
Mm-hmm.
The funniest one though was the Viper. That scared me. Legitimately scared me. Because it felt like I got hit in the face. What the hell? Psh. But so we don't need to keep going on like crazy. If that's pretty much it, we can end it, and I can actually go get some sleep. But Alan Gentry, yes, I do plan on coming out there. I know they say as of October 23rd, that's when the hunting season starts. But if the weather's good, which I know it will be by 10 a.m. most days, we'll get out there and start flying. I gotta get some some different planes out there. I just saw a cool scheme too. Somebody did a different scheme on a Sirius. They made it look like an F-84, and it actually looks cool. The Thundercat. I don't know if you guys probably can't see that.
Bring it closer. Oh, look at that. That's sweet.
It actually does look kind of cool.
Makes me want to change mine.
Looks kind of like a, what do they call it? Almost like an F-105.
That actually looks really sweet.
Yeah, I kind of like it.
It makes me want to do that, seriously.
It looks better than the red, white, and blue.
And that'd be really easy to do.
Yeah. Here, this one, let's see, that's probably the better.
Does he have a picture of the bottom?
No. But cool looking plane.
Maybe the next repaint I do is serious, because I'm not gonna lie, the stock scheme is cool, but
Mm,
if it was different, I wouldn't mind if it was a little different.
yeah, it could be better. Anyway, y'all. Oakville Airport had a $7 million helicopter, MD-900. Ooh, nice. Helicopter training should start using it now.
Where was that posted? I want to see it.
That plane, it's
Oh,
on
yeah.
it's on Facebook.
Oh,
I can save the pictures and send them to you.
Yeah, I want to see how he did
It's
his.
on the Edf Jet Clubhouse.
I'm not on Facebook, so.
I'll copy them and send it. There's one. Anyway, I'm gonna get going, y'all. And I gotta work all weekend, so I may or may not get out to fly, depending on the weather too. So we got more weather coming.
That looks awesome.
I actually really like it. The plane already has the lights, so that's cool. But let's see.
I'm thinking of ideas. I kind of want to do a scheme. The thing is, I like this, and I want to do this exact scheme.
This is the angle I like the most because it looks like the F-105. That one I just sent.
Oh yeah, it does.
So. All right.
There's ideas.
But yeah, so sorry for the kind of lethargic and laid back slow show today, but that's all we got.
And I have these stars and bars from an A4. I bet you those would fit.
Paul Ballard, why'd you get booted? What the hell? You must have been arguing with people. I have to refrain from messing with people on Facebook because it's just dumb. There's far too many special people on there.
You think? One reason I'm not on Facebook.
Yeah.
I don't want to. Yeah, I don't know.
Argue. Anyway, I'm gonna get going, y'all. Hopefully, we'll be a little bit more exciting next week with some more stuff to have flown, so forth and so on. Paul Ballard, I still have your stuff.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Ready to go. I had two. I ran out of. I was supposed to get stuff, controllers. They didn't send me. So this is crazy. I ordered 24 controllers, and they sent me three batteries, three little penny cell batteries, which is nowhere near what 24 controllers are like. But anyway, so tomorrow I get stuff, and I'll get them sent out.
So these are 1/9 scale stars and bars. So that maybe if I got graphics, I'd go 1/10 scale. Might go a little small.
I don't know what size that thing would be.
Well, so I have these stars and bars from an A4, which these are 1/9 scale stars and bars, and they're a little big compared to what that guy did. So if I did order graphics, I'd probably go 1/10 scale, but I'll probably just use these. I'm not going to do the exact same thing he did, but something similar.
Okay.
But honestly, I'm out of, and I'd probably just use for the silvering. I'll just use the same stuff I use on the P47, which is over here. The metallic aluminum. This stuff.
Yep. That works good.
This is what I use on the P47.
And it shines and everything.
Well, it's 2X. Man, but this is empty.
I have a chrome one that works really good too. Anyway, guys, that's it. I'm gonna get out of here. I'll talk to you guys later. Hopefully see you in the streams if I'm not too dead tired from getting up at 4 in the morning. But I will talk to y'all later.
See ya.
Adios.